Hello everyone, my name is Heather and welcome to the channel Bookables. Today I'm here to roast myself. Hello. I'm going to talk about all the sequels I still need to read. It's a lot. Am I a great finisher of series? No. I used to be back in the day. Now, I don't know. Where'd she go? I don't know. But today, we're just going to talk about all the sequels I need to read because there's a lot. Will this video help me kind of focus on them? I would like to say so, but probably not. If you're also like me and have a hard time finishing series, hello, welcome. You are welcome here. You're not alone. If you're not like me and finish series amazingly, good for you. I wish I could be more like you, but I'm not. Why? I don't know. Okay, we're going to talk about the sequels I need to read. Maybe you can tell me if I should read them or not, and then that'll help me even further. So without further ado, let's get into it because I'm just gonna sit here and shame myself. We have the most obvious and the most horrible of crimes, treasons of sequels. I have yet to read the sequel to House of, I don't even know what it's called, Blood and Earth, by Sarah J. Maas, House of Sky and Breath, and then the brand new one came out that I did buy, as you can see, House of Flame and Shadow. Have I read either of these? No, I haven't, and I think the reason for that is, we'll just do this right here. Like, this is a lot. Like, I feel like I used to say that when I just had one kid, and I was like, I can't read this is huge, and I somehow managed. But somehow I managed by Michael Scott, But now I have two kids, and this alone, I'm not kidding, daunts me. Like, when I look at it, I laugh, and I'm like, when am I going to read that? I don't know. I literally don't know. Do I want to? Yes, I do, but I know it's going to take me a whole month probably just to read maybe one of these, maybe both, I don't know. And I'm like, can I dedicate that? And I'm like, I don't know, because I have a lot of other books on my shelves. Should I just read like 10 of those, or try to read 10 of those, or just 2 of these? See, it's like a whole process in my mind. So do I need to read these? Yes. Will I do that this year? God, I hope so. I really, truly do. I really would like to, because I would like to get understanding to what everyone's talking about. There's so many book talk accounts strictly dedicated to this series. I understand why. I'm a Sarah J. Maas junkie too, but I think the size daunts me. So this is my biggest crime right here. Will I do it? I don't know. I have my other biggest crime, Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This is the sequel to, obviously, Fourth Wing. Loved Fourth Wing. Fell on the hype with that. Am I ashamed of that? No, I'm not. I liked it, and I did, and that is what it is. I have yet to read the sequel. I've heard a lot of people not like it, so maybe that's why. This is not daunting to me at all, honestly. It's not. So this one is very feasible for this year. But do I wait until another book comes out in the series? I could binge them back to back. I don't know, but either way, that's one. Like, just look at these. This is 3 books. This is insanity. And I have another sequel that I bought recently, Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This is the sequel to Divine Rivals, which came out last year, and this is her brand new one that just came out. Maybe Divine, I don't know. Either way, I did not like that one as much, but I was like, the cover really drew me in, and I'm like, it's a duology. I can read it. What an idiot. I've yet to read it. Will I read this one? Honestly, I don't know. You have to let me know. Like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of Divine Rivals. Is that even what the book is called? Yes. So should I even bother with this one or not? See what I mean? It's like do I bother with it or do I not? It's shameful, I know. If you don't hate me before, you're going to hate me now. The Winners by Frederick Bachman. This is the 3rd book in the Beartown series, which is a series I love and adore and always recommend. I haven't read the 3rd one. Again, like, what the crap? This is, how many pages is this? This is almost 700 pages. This is not a fantasy. This is a literary fiction book, and it's almost 700 pages. Like, number 1, I don't know why. Number 2, I don't know how much heartbreak he's going to fit into this, but it's probably going to be a lot because if you've read the Beartown series, you know. So I love this one. I love this series. I truly do. Beartown series is one of my favorites, but it's just one that takes a lot out of me emotionally. And the fact that this is really long makes me think it's going to take like double the amount emotionally. So I haven't read it yet, and I don't know if I will. I don't know. If you've read this one, let me know. Is it as much of a sucker punch in the gut as the other ones are? Does it have some sort of happiness? Should I read it? Should I not? Please help me out. And I also have, like I told you, this list is gonna keep going, my friend. The Last Graduate by Naomi Novik. This is the sequel to A Deadly Education, which I love and adore. But I don't know if I'm gonna read this one. While I love A Deadly Education, it took me a while to get through. If you've read Naomi Novik's books before, she is quite dense in writing. It is very beautiful. It's very atmospheric, very poetry driven, if you will. But it is dense, like info dumpy dense. Like A Deadly Education was great, but it took a lot out of me to read, and I think that's why I haven't even touched The Last Graduate. I believe the last book in this series has come out, so I'm just trying to ponder if I should read it or if I shouldn't. I just don't know, because I'm like, is this going to be as dense as the first one? Probably. It's just very info dumpy. So this one I'm just kind of, I'm hesitant on this one as well. There's some books in this list that I'm like, I will read it. One day I will definitively get to it. Then there's some on this list that I'm like, I don't know. We have books 2 and 3 of the Inheritance Games novel. This is the Hawthorne Legacy. And her third one, I forget what it's called, is out. This is a YA series. It's kind of like Knives Out. I read the Inheritance Games, loved it. I don't think it necessarily needed to be a series, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's why I haven't read it yet. I had some grand explanation for each of these, but I truly don't. I really don't. This is one that 50-50. Maybe I'll get to it, maybe I won't, and that'll be that. Much like the next one, which is another YA one, and it's the third book in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I don't even know what it's called. The truth is, I attempted to read this one. I read the first one, I read the second one, I was going strong, I was making headwaves, I was gonna probably finish the series, and I started it, and then it just wasn't really jiving well with me, so I kind of DNF'd it, and I think I might leave it as a DNF. I don't know. So it's one that I have not finished, and I don't know if I will finish it, but I love the first one so much. The second one was okay, but the first one, man, money. Like, again, I don't know why it needed to be a series. I think it was great one and done, but I still technically haven't finished it, and it's a sequel that I still need to read. We have 2 more on this list. Both are YA, and I don't know. We have the sequel to Skyward, which I read a while ago by Brandon Sanderson. I probably won't read this. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I enjoyed Skyward a lot, and I just don't think I will continue on with the series because it's a lot of books in it, and I just don't... Is it? Maybe it's only 3, and I'm just like really just showing my stupidness. But either way, I just don't think I'll read this one. I would like to. I just don't know if I will. Much like The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. This is kind of the sequel continuation novel of the, what is it called? The Elf series, the Elfham series. This one follows her younger brother Oak in that. So it's one that I'm like, maybe I'll check out, maybe I won't. I don't know, but there you go. That's a lot of freaking sequels. How many did I talk about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 10 that I need to read. Oh, good. I guess in retrospect, it's not that bad, but to me, it seems like a lot, and I'm very ashamed of myself. Either way, let me know if some of these are worth my time or not. If they're not worth my time, I'm not going to read them. But I think the ones I for sure really want to get to are the Crescent City ones, obviously, and the Iron Flame, and I would really like to get to the Beartown one. I just don't know if it's going to break my heart. It's going to break my heart. Let's be real here. But either way, if you're like me and also have a hard time with sequels, you are not alone. And I hope this video shows that. And I hope some people in the comments will also feel the same way and they will not bash me, because I feel like I'm bashing myself enough in this. But either way, let me know if you have any sequels that are left unread on your shelves. Please, please tell me I'm not the only one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.